Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. If you're last remember, I got very low on my health bar, and Mr. Romano here just purchased the haunted house and is preventing us from investigating, which is very strange. If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost. Hi. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this. And what's that? When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. For I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yatagarasu. But I thought you were a thief, not a hero. The Yatagarasu is a noble... the Yatagarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice. That's... of course. If we have enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we then factor in everyone's testimony, you can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. You may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang. Ah, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest. Okay, hang on. You're all about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Detective Gumshoe. Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprints among the police's reference documents? Yes, sir. We got it just in case we needed it for the kidnapping case. All right. I'll input the haunted house data then. What is this? Where are we? It's like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't inspect the real location itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene. Okay, what should I recreate first? You haven't figured it out yet? Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't, but I'm going to make you do all the hard work. Very well. I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. The two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I had just come out into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At the time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall. What was the badger doing all the way down there? I also thought it strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere. Do you know which badger it was? No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette. In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette in for now. Okay, programming complete. Goofy little bastard. Okay. Then I started walking towards the exit. And that's when you were struck from behind, right? Yes. But that's odd. The hallway's a dead end. Where'd your assailant come from? There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait here. Yeah, he was the badger outfit. Oh my god. That doll I saw wasn't really a doll. It was, in fact, a costumed kidnapper. Oh, so he used the costume as the perfect camouflage blend with the rest of the house. Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this. Hey, not bad. I begin to think I should steal this tactic for myself. Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? Goofy ass onion boy. Well, Lance, what are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside. Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me? Yes, I'm sure it was him. Okay, input the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? This bad badger has a gun attached to its right hand. I'll have to change this so the weapon is in its left hand. No, I was most definitely assaulted with a weapon on the right hand. I had to verify the facts of this recreation. Oh boy, alright. Hello, sir. You didn't recreate the weapon. Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with? The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands. Okay then. Where were you hit? I was hit on the right side of my head, just above the temple. There's a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious. Ouch! Sounds painful. Why are you smirking like that when you say it? It's just your imagination. Now, let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. Looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with. Object? I have it. There's indeed one such object lying there in this hallway. A prop sword. Are you talking about this thing here? Yes. Although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes. It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me. To leave no evidence behind, right? Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet. Okay, so what test do you want to run on the sword? Prince one makes sense because it is a badger costume. So, luminol? For blood? The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprint analysis is useless. See? Yep. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Like I have a choice. Sheena, call the lab boys. Understood. Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless. So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right? Interesting. Okay, I'll update the recreation of this new piece of info. I'm noticing something wrong already. How on earth is there blood on the left side if he hit me with the left hand? And in this instant, this badger will swing his left arm complete with weapon in hand. Yes, to club me with the left side of the prop sword. Shall I recreate the moment of impact? I want to see a pained expression on your face. It's just fine the way it is. Wait, maybe not. Is it just my imagination or is something not quite right? No, the Bad Badger's pretty bad look when you see him up close. Oh, what'd you expect from a character named the Bad Badger? And those sunglasses, wearing them in the dark makes him seem extra bad. Now I'm lost. Which meaning of bad does she really mean? It's me! I have to say, it's rather embarrassing to see myself like this. Oh, so what were you thinking about at the time? I don't recall, but I would guess that I was thinking about the kidnapping. Really? Because I don't think so at all. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be conked over the head. If I had known that at the time, do you think I would have let myself be hit? Okay. Oh. Hang on. Like I said, I need to be careful. Is this possible connected to any of the evidence I hold? Oh boy. Eureka! Finally, I found a clear contradiction of facts about this sword. Except for a bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blow would be on the opposite side. The opposite side? Ah! If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit. I see, but the blood on the left side of the sword, right? Which means they use his right hand to hit you. Exactly. This prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, if it couldn't be the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right. I'll change the data to reflect a right-handed swing. Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it'd only create a new contradiction. Change the prop sword to be in the culprit's right hand would conflict with what? Take that! Miss Model Gun, right? The Bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition. Hey, that's right! What now? If it wasn't his left or his right hand... It means that the one who struck me could not have been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. It appears that you lied to me yet again, but see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance? Wait, isn't Lance left-handed? Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. I swear to God, either put the cuffs on or leave them off. Fucking pick one. My God. Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the Proto-Badger. You got it, here I go! I'm having so much fun with these voices, bro. You cannot stop me. Oh, look at the little goober. Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me. Alright, all we have to do is examine this new recreation and... What? And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang? Enemies in Little Gadget. Sure packs a punch, right, Sheena? Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter, and you look like you don't have any emotion at all. Hey, don't make fun of Little Thief, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other. You've had your little fun, now it's my turn. I sat quietly by, listening. But the crude conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. Uh-huh. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right? Well, when you put it that way, your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. And what may that be exactly? A trick beyond what your tiny imaginations can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now then, what you missed, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 Wonders of the Haunted House. The Disappearing Badger. What is this? I see that someone around here is fond of theatrics. And as you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll. How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out the window. but that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hit the doll somewhere. And then he laid down and pretended to be it instead. If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway, how can he hide a giant doll? You get it now? Thanks to your presumptions. Your logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion. Edgeworth is stunned. Now get off your high horse. Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit, not until I can declare that I've found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks. Shh, there you go again. Well, see if I care. I turned that around on him quick. Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Oh, wait, that's wrong. No, hold on. Not the 2 badges, we already established that. No, I saw something else. It looks really weird. Look at how it changes from blue into the Proto-Badger all of a sudden. If the slumped-over badger was just a doll, where is my attacker hiding? Oh, that's what we're going to find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go! Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere. Okay, am I crazy, or is there a difference between these 2 walls? Like, one's lighter than the others, and it's fucking me up. Hello, sir. Look at this fucking goofy-ass goober, dude. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house. I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right? According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy. All because one's an ally of justice and the other's a vile criminal with a gun. Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate, the who. Okay, so as it says a contradiction here, what the hell is a contradiction? Okay, I'm gonna look at some other stuff just in case I'm missing something. You take a look around, it almost feels more like a house of mirrors. Indeed, who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before? Well, at least we know this is a real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Ooh. Hey, wait, these shards. There's something different about them. Oh? The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on the wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back, too. These pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of these mirrors? Okay, so what puzzle pieces do we have? Okay, just mirror shards. Hello, sir. This is where the Proto-Badger shows up in our recreation. Yes. Now the question is, where did he come from? Yeah, there's no place to hide in our current model. There must be an inconsistency somewhere. Pieces of a set armor are in a pile here. Why do you think they almost always have sets of armor inside haunted houses? I suppose this sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of the abnormalcy. Why do all your explanations have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? Now try explaining it again, but this time so that even a thief like me can get it. That may prove to be a most difficult task. Damn. It's a replica of myself. You were totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh? Yes, I suppose I'm also to blame for what happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which was all the more reason I should have been more alert. I thought I'd never be caught by surprise again. Oh, buddy, I have a funny feeling you're going to be so wrong about that. It's the Proto-Badger who struck me. I suppose I should really say that it is Lance. Ooh, are you going to get him back? I need not resort to violence when the lawsuit I plan to bring to court will suffice. Really? Because I would totally have decked him right back. Someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back. If I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret of how a great thief works. Her third statement does seem to be of much benefit to her survival. Okay. So, I am at very low health. I'm going to save now. This is in complete contradiction to this piece of evidence. Well, maybe it's not in complete contradiction. Hold it, Mr. Edgeworth. Which is it? Is it a contradiction or not? Sorry, I don't quite know. Oh, that's game over. Look, we all know you're just chasing your delusions. Let's stop wasting time, all right? You want to suspect me, Mr. Edgeworth, but you haven't got a single shred of evidence. Uh-oh. Now. I say we let the courts resolve the rest. Uh-oh. A few days later, Lance was acquitted of all charges due to lack of evidence. Thus, the truth was lost for all eternity. Damn. Try the current scene, yes. Oh, I'm back to full health! Okay. So, as far as I know, I investigated everything I could. Yep, mirror. I mean, I could talk to everyone the livelong day, but they're gonna be just as confused as I am. Okay, so I have to deduce something. Nope. Ow. Okay. I'm at a complete loss, I must say. Wait, you're standing on something. Miss Pops, by my hand, I'll prove your answer in the murder of Mr. Deacon. If please don't fret, it will soon be over. Do you not trust me? God, okay. No, I can't. I have plans. Oh my god. I think you have a cancer on your hands, Mr. Edgar. That was painful to listen to. God. What in the hell could contradict? God damn it. No, it's definitely gotta be something here. Wait. Wait a minute. Is it just me, or is the belt facing the wrong way? Eureka! Motherfucker! Okay. Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger. Huh? Be quiet. The way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake? That can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet. So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Puzzle piece. It's the only two guys, I'm just guessing. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, do you remember what you said earlier? You said earlier about what? About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors. A house of mirrors? Oh! That would explain the reverse or mirror image. Hello? Button press? There we go. Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one. Then was the blue badger you saw just a reflection? When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror... Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right? Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black. And there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway. Wait, why build this place like that? Sounds pretty pointless to me. Hey, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one I could point out to you. The disappearing badger. Huh. As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger. You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? You said that you saw the badger, so it's definitely still there. That was true, at the time, however. Doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. Dim the lamps? All they would have to do is dim the lamps. So that's how it's done. If it was completely dark in there, then you wouldn't be able to see the badger anymore. Yeah. Wait, hold on. That's completely pointless. You wouldn't be able to see anything at all, not even where you're going. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Well, it is if it negates the point of the attraction. I'd better rethink this. Doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. Move the blue badger? All they would have to do is move the blue badger. Do you think someone could really do that? Well, it's a rather expensive prop, so perhaps it isn't possible. Doesn't that kind of ruin the whole point of having the mirror wall in the first place? I suppose it does. Just Edgeworth, come on, you can do better than this. Alright, so I was wrong both times. Move the mirror wall. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror's construction so that it could be moved. Then, beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created. So when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror. And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. Interesting. This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design to them. And if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway, then when the mirror, then when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit. Huh? How so? Think about it, Kay. There's a place that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here.
Take that!
In the blocked hallway. There's a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror, then you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll. Madam. Exactly, all he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. Yes? Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality? Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound. Where you want to go now? Oh, yeah, maybe that was it. The sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information. Don't scare me like that. Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me. Sure, whatever you need. So, do you need anyway? If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room. You got it. Now this, I believe, this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although, at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway, and then I went inside. It was around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering. You heard what? Then? Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken. Okay, so then when you step outside onto the hallway again, the mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that. Got it! Wait, with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth? That's easy enough. The mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway. I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything. No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head. Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw and the recreation lies in the hallway again? Because you did not see a broken mirror. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall. Oh, there's no blue badger there. Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. Oh. This is the final point in this long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction. Beep, 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 beep. So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right? And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe that this is the real identity of our missing badger. I can't present people.
Take that!
Was it Colin? The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body. I swear to God. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is final. Is my final, decisive piece of evidence. My God, I flubbed that hard. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No. Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Ah, you were in the house at the time, right? Can you tell me that you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time, all for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Shit. Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Yeah, you sweating now, huh? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? He's gonna keep doing that. It was you, Lance Amano. Oh, thank God, I can't do flips with... Oh. I'm sorry. It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See, that's justified self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself. That remains to be seen, and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. As if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person who should be arresting is Lance. Damn. Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? You wounded me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me? What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Now, what's the name that you use here for that case? Gina! It's known as the KG-8 incident. That got him sweating. KG-8 incident? Oh, so you remember it. Good. Then you will recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling? There's that word again. Yeah, Francisco was after that as well. At the time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devoray. Oh, father. Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devoray, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devoray was arrested in place of you, which is why then when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence on your little dirty secret. Now. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice, long chat. Mm-hmm. Hi. Who's yelling at us this time? What the? Who the heck was that? Oh, God. I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. Who the heck are you? I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jacques, thanks goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off of my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So, if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Weren't you arrested? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, the whole lot of you. Oh no, right. This was like just after I landed, which was still before I got back to the office. Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir. Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, working so hard to fulfill my goal. Hey, is that any way to thank someone? What the heck is that supposed to mean? You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So how's it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Mono in the smuggling ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. The heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring. Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy. Kind of shitty-ass mentor did you pick, Miles? You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty? Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, courts, why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. No one gave you permission to point. You have done nothing. So don't you forget it. Please wait. Agent Sheena, why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so? Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang in Shangfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence's purity was tarnished and cost the whole Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again, or any prosecutor. Sergeant Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Oh, that's Portsman. Come on, Jim, we'd better catch up. Yeah. You still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all. Hi. Hi. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves. Yeah. You going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No. I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's all right with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sir. Excuse me. Yes? What is it? Thank you very much. Aw, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective. I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate. What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? To think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. Ah, there she goes again, talking to herself. Mrs. Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping. No, I have no idea. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction. Wait, then why did he... I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops. Me? Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deveray into cooperating. Father, as a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Although, there is no need to thank me. No, Lauren, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you, damn. Looks like you've completely stolen her way, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to go, sir. Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief. What are you going on about now? Wow, your introducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. What? What do you mean, I just met you? If I haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we've met, you know. What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl? Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy. Gummy? What are you doing? Here, maybe this will jog your memories. Promised I'd return this to you one day, remember? That's... That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago when I first met this then-child Kay. And Detective Gumshoe. An origin story. No! Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to leave that there then. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video.